To founders out there obsessed with NDAs and stealth mode and keeping it a secret and scared someone's going to steal their idea, I have two things to tell you. Number one, it makes you look like an idiot, because no VC on the planet, no employee on the planet is ever going to sign your non-disclosure. You know why? Because they see 15 to 30 ideas a day. Probably seen your idea before, at least your problem before, at least your market area before. And so they don't want the overhead, they don't want the bother, they don't want the concern. The second reason they won't sign it is because they're in the business of sharing information. If they see a good idea they think someone else will like, they'll forward it. That's in your fucking favor. But most importantly, the reason why VCs won't sign it is because you need to understand your defensibility is not your idea, it's your ability to execute. There's a billion people out there with phenomenal ideas. There's very few people that can take it all the way and scale a company with it. But the second reason you should realize that stealth mode, NDA, all of that conversation is junk, is you need to be talking to anybody and everybody on the planet about your idea all day, every day, in the elevator, in the coffee shop, any community thing, your mum, your friend, your dad, whoever. The reason is every time you repeat it, every time you talk about it, you will become better, clearer, you will articulate it quicker, you will think of new ideas, you will get feedback, you will get views, you're putting it in the market. So absent a product, because you don't have one right now, the best type of product you can have is your messaging. Get it out there, talk about it, literally to anyone that will listen. Listen to their feedback. Listen to what they have to say. Look at their face. Ask them if they understand. And you will become a better founder for it. The more you talk about your idea, the more opportunity you're also creating for Kismet or opportunity of opportunities or whatever you want to call it. You need to get out there and you need to talk about it, because the more you do, the more you and eventually your product will benefit from it. Good luck.